Yeah, now it's 12 pounds, so okay.
So today we got down to our dyno giveaway with Josh Martins. He came in with his Turbo B-Series Honda Civic.
It's good, yeah. Hopefully everything's good, because yeah, like I said, this is my first project car. Like I said, this is my first project car. Damn! And I tried like to get everything really nice, but
it honestly looks really well done. It looks really well done. I think we should be able to get it on the dyno today.
Spend about 20K into just this.
Yeah, no kidding. This will be sick though. I love turbo Hondas. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that Civic. I think he's looks like a pretty young kid, but the build quality looks really good, so we should be able to hit the dyno today.
So on the Civic here, it's going on the dyno soon, so we're just going to do a quick boost leak test on it. Make sure we're not losing any air and or intaking any air that can mess with the tune here. So it's a good idea, and we're going to check the gap on the spark plugs as well. For boosted vehicles, they're a lot different than NA. So we're going to make sure that's correct, so we have no problems on the dyno, and you know, it doesn't cost the customer time or money.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
So yeah, we're going to get to it. Putting in about 5 psi, we already found a major boost leak right on this clamp here on this coupler. So we're gonna give this a tight, see if it goes away. All right, so just like that. Got enough clamping force on it that it is almost gone. You can still hear another one somewhere, so I'm gonna try and find that. Alright, I think the other one is sorted based off this clamp right here. Alright, so we found another boost leak. It's right at the wastegate diaphragm. You know, the diaphragm is very important for controlling boost. So we definitely got to fix that, or else we're not going to be able to control the boost how we want to. It's going to be a lot of issues for the customer and the tuner. So we're going to see if we have diaphragm in stock and go from there. We got a diaphragm leak on the wastegate. So, I mean, they can obviously start the tune like that, but when it comes to boosting, it's going to be a big issue.
Yeah, I think we might have that diaphragm there. I don't know, sometimes the diaphragms get stuck on those or like get folded over. Do you think it's worth just popping the cap off and have a look? Because if it does need a new diaphragm, I tried to see if we have one, but we don't. We'll probably just pull one off of my gates.
Alright, so we got the top end of the wastegate off here. After having an inspection of the diaphragm, the upper diaphragm at least, seems to be in good condition. So the problem is a lot deeper than we thought, so we'd have to fully disassemble the wastegate and go from there, but we're most likely not going to have the internal seal for it. So most likely going to have to replace the wastegate and or contact tile.
I'll just open it up and see if there's a seal in there. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. If there is, then we'll have to put a new one on, but this should work. Oh, there we go. No pressure. O-ring looks okay. No resistance, really. I'll replace this O-ring and see if we can't get this thing to seal up where it's losing boost. Get one. All back together, ready to test out.
Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that.
Good, very nice. No leak. Would you look at that? No more leak.
Perfect. Fixed.
Well, we do have a little bit of blow by. But normal on an older engine, so I'm not concerned. Yeah, good to go.
Alright, so these spark plugs are very fouled. It's most likely due to just the base tune. You know, they're not meant to be driven for a very long period of time. And I can already tell that the spark plug gap is too big, so we're going to put some new plugs in it, gap it down, and hopefully that gives the tuner a little bit better engine. So. And then spark plugs.
We'll get them 7s. And so we're looking for a different set of spark plugs. These ones are pretty fouled. We ideally want something in a colder heat range, so probably like a 7. So we're gonna swap them to a NGK BKR 7E spark plug, colder heat range, 7 heat range. So should be perfect for a boosted application.
Timing on these maps, they're usually pretty aggressive. Okay. So we're gonna have to tame it down a little bit.
Sounds
and
good.
Make sure she's not knocking.
Yeah. We don't want no rods out of the
We do
block.
not want any rods out of the block. Let's see if we can get these check engine lights off here.
Dude, this is so awesome, man. I've been waiting for this for like, I started it in this project. I started this project in September, and now it's all coming to reality, and it's so awesome.
Yeah, 302.
Oh my.
And we picked up a lot more in the mid-range.
Okay.
Rolling together.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Oh my, this is too awesome.
That's awesome. There's a little bit more.
Okay.
We're gonna go for like 320.
Okay.
I think.
Sounds good.
We'll see. A couple more pulls, we'll be done.
Sounds good. Oh, this is.
So turbo blanket, wrap the downpipe,
That's a lot.
wrap the headers. Those are really critical for this.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah,
Other than that, she's doing really good.
yeah, better than you expected. A little redneck kid from on the farm too.
We see all kinds of builds here, man. There's no prejudice at all, you know.
Yeah, I'm even I'm surprised that it's holding it together so well.
Well,
Like, I didn't even, because this is my first rodeo. I just slapped it
It's
together.
his first rodeo. My first rodeo.
And I just slapped it together, or didn't slap it together. I did my
Oh, you
best,
did a lot of work. We've been chatting on Instagram for a while, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
this
it's
is
good.
This is awesome.
So just do a cool down for a few minutes here, and then we'll do a couple more power runs, see if we can 320-ish.
A little bit more?
Yeah.
Sounds
A
good.
little bit more.
or where?
310.
Also, this last pole, you're gonna change it back to that pole? Or?
Exactly,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
this was just testing different air fuel mixtures.
Oh, okay.
So the more fuel I added, we started losing power.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna put it back to basically this setting here, and then we're gonna test it on the street, make sure it loads up the same.
Okay.
Here's a copy of the dyno graph. Perfect.
All right. See you guys. Thanks.
Take care, Josh.
Great success.
I believe the car finished up at about 310 wheel horsepower, which is pretty good for a setup like that. And we were also able to set up some launch control at the end, which is really exciting. Yeah, it was a really fun experience. Got to meet Josh today and you know, see the level of quality on that build and get the car done and see his reaction was really fun. Definitely a good kid with a lot of passion and did a really good job building that car. So hopefully we see him again soon. Hopefully we see that car back and get to see it out on the street as well. It's definitely really cool to see some young enthusiasts in the sport. A guy like Josh, pretty young, you know, building a car like that on his own in his garage, spending obviously quite a bit of money, you know, 5 figures at least to build a car like that. So it's really cool to see a lot of passion still left in the you know, the JDM tuner scene and see guys like this up and coming.